Live from Studio National News Center, Washington, D.C. Live with your Special Year in Review newscast.
My name's Bert.
And I am Walter.
We're going to be doing the Year in Review 1861.
Remember how last year went, Bert? You went home crying to Mommy.
We're not going to talk about last year. We're going to talk about 1861.
Yeah, I just remember last year's newscast we did together.
Come on, Walter.
Good
Let's get
times.
on task.
Alright, so we'll be talking about biographies.
Some bios.
Bert.
Foreign political affairs.
The
It's
economy.
going to be...
And the military.
Okay. This is the talking hat. When I'm wearing the talking hat...
I have the talking hat. Have it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Just put the hat down. So, we're going to continue now.
Sorry about that, folks. We got a little crazy boy over here. So, we will be talking about the economy, as we said,
Some
military.
income tax.
Political foreign affairs, and also the pop culture of the century.
It's going to be a fun ride. I hope you enjoy. Yeehaw!
Right now, we have to talk about the writ of habeas corpus. Well, why? You might be asking why. I mean, why is it so important? Well, this year, it's a pretty controversial topic. And you know,
Habeas corpus. You can't arrest someone without reason. For those who don't know what habeas corpus is.
thank you. I should have said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
should've.
know, Walter.
Thanks, Bert. But so with this, in the middle of April, a week after the attack on Fort Sumter, President Lincoln decided to override it, and the North, they had no problem because he wasn't really focusing on them. He was focusing on the people around the D.C., Virginia area and Maryland area who were saying things that were controversial and stuff. So he told Winfield Scott to arrest anybody who was acting out against the North and the Union. So then, one of the men arrested was...
John Merriman. He was arrested on May 25th. It was disgraceful.
I don't think it was that disgraceful,
He
actually.
should not have been arrested.
But in the end, this case went to the Supreme Court to Justice Taney, and we all know what he looks like.
Sorry.
Sorry, we're not trying to be too offensive here. But, so basically in the end, he overrode President Lincoln's statement of saying Winfield
Habeas
Scott
corpus.
needs to arrest everybody, and basically said this man has not been arrested without reason. He is good to go. So they let him go, and this was kind of
a big controversial
President
deal.
wasn't
around this
happy.
time.
All right. So basically, in the end, now that's what happened, and we would just like to thank you for listening to us for that. All right, folks. So sorry about our little bad intro. We're gonna cut to commercial now. See you in a minute or two.
Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you for watching that for us. It was supposed to be great. Hope you enjoyed it. So now, here, we will send you to our economic specialist, Jerry. Here you go, Jerry.
Let's go, Jared.
Hello, this is Jerry Wallace. The Civil War created quite an interesting economic state. Earlier in this year, in July, the Union Congress passed a 3% income tax on the salary of $600 or above. This was the first time that an income tax was enforced. What tax also increased this year, including a direct tax of $20 million taken among the state. The federal union government raised less than $40 million this year. The national debt for that year was $90 million. The Treasury of the South raised $15 million by selling first bonds. The North had a good industrial production and exporting a lot to European countries. Even though South raised some money, but the South's economic was bad because their cotton cannot be sold to northern states or European countries. Back to you, Walter and Bert.
Thank you very
Jared,
much.
thank you for that report so much. Oh my,
Thank you very much.
it's amazing. Couldn't do the show without it.
Now we're gonna cut to our military advisor, Travis.
You're a man.
This just in. Someone stole the studio gun.
No, this isn't good.
Never mind. That's not
Yeah,
important.
we'll deal with it later.
Okay, we'll just cut to Travis.
Hey guys, am I out now? All right, okay. Is this thing on? Is there stuff? Oh man! Woo! All right, everyone. My name is Travis, and I'm your military exporter. I'm here to talk a little bit about that thing called the Civil War. I'll be talking about the battles and all that jibber jabber. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with some boring stuff about President Lincoln. I hate the fellow myself. I don't agree with any of his things that he says. But anyways, so he becomes president. He wants to get rid of slavery. Come on now. He really thinks we're going to go for that after so many years? That is malarkey. That is baloney. Okay, so anyways, what I'm trying to get at is South not having it, so they get together. They say, hey, why not secede from this stupid union that we're not happy in, okay? So 7 secede and 4 threaten to, and those 11 will form the Confederate States of America. Woo! I love them, yeah. They're great people, okay? So anyways, I'm going to talk about the first battle that essentially started the war. President Lincoln, I mean, I don't like him, but he's a pretty smart guy. He know how to piss us off and all. So anyways, so he starts off, he thinks, I'm going to be sending me a supply troop down to Fort Sumter, which is actually a Union base and our own territory, and I ain't having that. Anyways, this thing's all messed up. Oh my gosh, I look like a fool. So anyways, he sends them down. We fire upon them because we ain't pansies. We all force shooting. Woo! Oh God, oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, so we fire on them, and they don't fire back, being the good people they are. So that essentially starts the war. They have a reason to blame us, so I guess we started the war, whatever. It don't matter. So anyways, there's this guy named Winfield Scott. He think we afraid of snakes, so he made this thing called the Anaconda Plan. Something about, choking us out to death, and, I don't know. His plan involved, there were some blockades of the river, so he would squeeze us in. He tried to cut off the food supply. He brought troops in through the Mississippi and all over the place, trying to close us in and, starve us to death and kill us to death, and maybe even give us some disease. Whew! I ain't get sick, though. I got a good immune system. Don't worry about it.1862. So that plan was actually enacted fully in 1962, but I ain't talking about 1962. I'm talking about 1861. That's the future. Oh my. Woo. It's been a long day. Okay, so anyways, so let's see, where was, yeah, so they actually blockaded later in November. So yeah, their part of that plan was actually enacted in 1861, but the rest was later. So I won't be talking about that no more. And let's see, well, this is where I get all my pride. The Battle of Bull Run, baby. Woo! Hammer up. Anyways, so what happens is General Winfield Scott, again, that same guy before, he gets a brilliant idea of taking his troops down before they're adequately trained. So they start winning us at the beginning because we're not expecting them and all. So anyways, we start getting our butts kicked, which ain't good. But then being the strong people we are, we push them all the way back to D.C. Woo! That was a big victory for us. And that was the first big victory of the South. And that gave us great pride, I'll tell you that. What else? Am I running out of time, guys? Am I running out of time? Anyways, yeah, so, and then later came the blockade of the South. But anyways, that about wraps up the major battles. So, I actually think I'm done here. But, it's been great talking, and, I'm gonna kill me some animals. Woo!